Welcome in, everybody. I am Das Tulip, and this is the continuation of Mod Monday, where we showcase a new mod every week as they are released onto 2.0. If you're a fan of this kind of content or 7 Days to Die in general, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you know when the next video goes live. And today, our focus is on Preppocalypse. Now, with Preppocalypse, this is a mod that focuses more on the prepper's perspective of a post-apocalyptic world, in which loot is going to be harder to find and more sporadic, which means you are going to have to hoard more, which is right down my alley if you've seen any of my gameplay whatsoever. Additionally, there is longer crafting time and construction times, so you have to plan more around what you want to do and how you want to build your bases. The inventory system is different in this particular mod. It is weight-based, and you're going to see slower leveling and perk progression as everything is toned down, to prioritize survival skills and decision making. So let's jump into the game here and see some other differences that you might find in Preppocalypse. One of the main things you're going to get right off the clip that's really going to help you early game is going to be this Preppocalypse starter kit. And it gives you a shit ton of stuff, including a handgun, a double trouble pistol. You automatically get a bike, a land claim block, a wrench, a hunting knife, and quite a few opening salvo of quests and books. So you get through all of those lovely things. You have there's a bunch of quests that it's going to give, but I already went through and did that, which is why it didn't come back to me. One thing you'll also notice pretty quickly off the off the clip, is that the zombies do have the mod on them to where they have the weapons. We've seen these in other mods, but there are specific quests around killing a number of them. And staying away is very important. Why am I dealing with this right off the clip? Stay down! Oh my God, she will not die! This is crazy. Ooh. Little difficult right off the clip. All right, there we go. Now, so we've covered your starting kit. We've covered the fact that some zombies have weapons and there are quests that involve those things. Let's take a look real quick if we do want to take a moment and take a look at the POI goodies here. What I always do just to see what kind of POIs are in a specific mod, I always go to the tier 5 because especially with the harder mods, they're going to have additional stuff in here. And all of a sudden, like I'm already seeing that there are some POIs in here with Preppo at the beginning of them. So we know that there are going to be a lot of additional POIs that are not usually going to be seen in vanilla 7 Days to Die. So if we just type in Preppo and move to all, Trixie, settle down, and move to all, we're able to see all the different POIs. There's a lot of POIs from past alphas, past versions of the game that have been reworked into Preppocalypse. Yeah, there's quite a few for us to look at. And honestly, taking a look at them again, a lot of these POIs are going to be pretty decent ones to start bases in too. From what I've looked at, these are all wasteland. Let's see if we can find something just in the pine forest. Sure. Let's just go over here. That is definitely not the pine forest. Not it. And let's try that again. So this is one of the prepper sites. Let's just go ahead and do this a better way. So I can just kind of show you. I'm going to make myself invisible. So I can just show you the types of things you're going to find. This is a tier 4. But it's pretty expansive. There are multiple rooms, multiple things to do, multiple ways to get in trouble here. And this is just in one of the Wild West towns. Just hanging out here and just going down through. This looks like another one right here. Marcus Tots, Work Hands. This looks like a new POI. Yeah, everywhere you look, you're going to find new things POI wise in Preppocalypse. So these are lovely. Now, well, we're gonna come on down to the helipad here. We're just gonna drop down here because I also want to show you a few of the things you're going to find material wise within Preppocalypse that you wouldn't find elsewhere. Going through here, you see that there are some chicken coops, there are beehives, there are different chicken items here, as well as a prepper rock drill. That's pretty cool. But also on top of that, you are going to find a plethora. Would you say I have a plethora of piñatas, El Jefe? Yes, I would say you have a plethora of newer foods. There's fishing bait there. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. There's additional things for your nail guns if you wanted to use that. Bullets for new guns in here. On top of that, these are all the quests that I was talking about before, where, you know, you have to kill so many chainsaw mows, you have to kill so many stun baton hazmat suits, you know, and then you get rewards for those. There's also additional mods that you can put in your clothing and weapons. There's additional weapons that are not available in other mods as well. There's also forest green and jungle green dye. So there's just there are a plethora of new items here in Preppocalypse for you to peruse and find on your own. Now, on top of that, we also have different spawns. There are different dogs, chickens, vultures, bunny bombs, large plasma vultures, zombie snakes. There are a number of zombies that are specific to this particular mod. I'm not going to bring them up because I don't want to spoil them for you, but there are quite a few indeed. Apparently, I just spawned everything. We're just gonna go away. And what a beautiful segue after that to another beautiful thing about Preppocalypse, and that is the fact that there are many bunkers throughout all of the different biomes. I am not going to go into them, but from the outside, you could see just how vast these bunkers are underground. And there are a lot of them. There are a lot of different types. It's kind of crazy. It really is crazy. I'm very interested to try this mod out because of the differences that it makes. The fact that as a prepper, you have to hoard, which I already do in every playthrough that I do. It is just all around a mod that I want to play around in. All of that concluded, we've gone through zombies, we've gone through POIs, we've gone through specific things for Preppocalypse item-wise. We've gone through some, not all, of the features within it. In order to keep things pretty spoiler-free for you, I think we're going to leave it at that. So with the end of Preppocalypse, it's now up to you to decide what the next Mod Monday will be. Get in the comments, let me know which mod you want me to take a look at and give a little overview on, and I will go ahead, whichever one gets the most attention in the comments, that's the one I'll do next week. So do the things and stuffs, everybody. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, try to stay sane. We'll catch you in the next one.